What's going on, everybody? It's yours truly, Mufasa Fast Talk, coming to you live with another episode of Alphacology. And as I, get things in order to give you guys more consistent podcast content of us being the most alpha version of ourselves, I do want to appreciate all my followers and supporters, listeners, and all of those things, whatever you want to call yourself. I like to say supporters. I like people that support me. I don't want to sound like a cult or I got fans. I ain't doing all that. We supporters. We support each other. I'm trying to support you doing what I do. So with that being said, it will be more content coming in a few weeks. And I would love for you guys to tag along and listen, man, and soak up this game, this energy, these gems, and use this information and knowledge to your advantage. All right? So the first things first, I would like to let you guys know I appreciate you guys reaching out to me and throwing topics at me. Some of this stuff I already talked about, and I realize as I get older, sometimes you got to say something you already said a different way for new people to understand and grasp it. For the ones who new here, I always did these podcasts before. I did one on Derrick Jackson, and I do one on certain celebrities, and I say, here's a good example, or here's a better example. We just need to mind our business. So I'm going to do it like this. Steve Harvey, Mr. Think Like a Man. I've seen that movie, and I done heard his perspectives on relationships, and it's a lot of beta male pandering shit he do, right? And Kevin Samuels, rest in peace, Uncle Kev, right? He did not like that man. Well, I wouldn't say he didn't like him. He just didn't like what he was saying. He always wanted to challenge him. He never got the opportunity, clearly. But as we know, as far as I know, Mr. Steve Harvey, right? He has a wife. And when Steve Harvey had this wife, I remember him telling the story about how he pursued her and she was turning him down, and she finally said yes, right? And I said to myself, that's a position of weakness. That's some beta male shit right there. Because clearly that woman, you weren't that woman's first choice. That woman settled for you. She was married before, then went and had kids, all of that good jazz, right? So I said to myself, I wouldn't be surprised if he getting cheated on or she don't care. And it came out that allegedly she cheated. Like I've been telling you, people ran to me and say, look, see, yeah, red pill this red. Great. You should take your daily dose of pills or red pill, whatever you want to call it. I say take your daily dose and practice your alpha energy rituals. That's what I like for you to do, right? Read something, obtain knowledge of the Most High, create a bond with the Most High, create a bond with him, read something, work out your mind, then go work out your body. Then put good things in your body, put good things in your soul, right? Sir, whatever rituals you have, that's going to keep your spiritual energy high, your mental, your physical, emotional high, right? That's what we do. When you hear, don't get distracted about what Steve Harvey got going on in his life, right? But I'm going to do this two ways. Let's say he did cheat. And then I said, came out and he said he didn't. Nobody cheated. Well, she cheated. Let's say she did cheat. That's none of our business. What a man got going on in his home, it's unfortunate it gets out, but he can handle it a certain way. I think he handled. Let's say she did cheat. So far, so good. He didn't snap. He didn't crash out. He didn't try to kill nobody like some of these violent beta males do, who worship the woman. He didn't try to do none of that. All he did was, hey. He basically said, stay out my business and we good. Now, I ain't here to say, okay, it's a rumor or whatever. But let's say it was a rumor. Where there's smoke, there's fire. So, and I'm going to put it, I like giving people the benefit of the doubt because sometimes I need it. I have been out with my sister or, my cousins, and somebody said, "Oh, I seen you with your girlfriend." I'm like, "Yo, that was my sister. That was my cousin. We was having a drink. We was enjoying our family time. She came down and, blah, blah, blah." So that could be in a situation where her and the bodyguard was out getting a bite to eat. Who knows? We don't know. All we know is he allegedly caught them cheating, this, that, the third, and now they're, supposed to be getting divorced. Now he came out and said something different. That's why I don't do hot takes. I don't do a hot take. I like to let the news get in there real good and try to figure out what they're trying to distract me from. All I can really think about when celebrity gossip is your daily dose of distraction. Distraction, because all celebrity gossip is gossip. Gossip at the end of the day is entertainment, usually entertainment for your ego or whatever or whatnot. I don't want to fill my soul, my spirit up, my mind up with that stuff. So sometimes I lay that foundation, and here it is. Right here on the Alphacology podcast, fellas. Focus on you. Women gonna cheat. Men gonna cheat. Relationships sometimes don't work out. Even the ones who was giving this so-called great relationship advice sometimes don't work out. You still gotta stay focused and do what's best for you. One thing I know Steve Harvey is going to do, he's gonna do what he thinks is best for him. That's the part of the alpha male mindset he does have. All that extra stuff is probably some beta male bad advice. He's a horrible advice giver. He's a horrible advice giver. So that's how I look at it. That's my take on it, right? Okay, let's say he did cheat. Now what? What does this information, how can we use this information to our advantage? Didn't I already tell you guys, men cheat, women cheat? My favorite thing is, if a woman loves you and respects you, she won't cheat on you. Don't mean she won't leave your ass. If you're not doing right by her, most women gonna eventually leave. But if a woman loves you and respects you, she not gonna cheat on you, right? Hell, I even go, forget the love part. If a woman respects you, she's not going to cheat on you. And what you do to gain that respect, or respect, that obedience, forget it. The submission, the respect, like you want a submissive woman. What did Steve Harvey tell you to do? Steve Harvey ain't never tell you, hey, pick out a submissive woman. No, he ain't never tell you, oh, this woman was so beautiful, I always wanted. He just told you to chase a woman that you always wanted. I'm never going to tell you to do that. You don't chase her. You replace them, gentlemen. Yes, that's a beautiful woman. I would love to know what that feels like, or see this woman and know what she feels like to be my girlfriend, if that, or my wife. But that doesn't mean she's for me. You got to follow in your purpose. And the people who are supposed to get you to your purpose and help you and support you, the women in your life, that's who's supposed to be in there. A woman you don't have, and I used to say this a lot, excuse my French, a bitch you don't have is a bitch you don't need, right? Y'all know I said that. So I'm going to clean it up a little bit. A woman you don't have is a woman you don't need. Marjorie Harvey, or whatever her name is, did not help Steve get to the next level. I always felt like Steve Harvey would have been even more bigger of a man if he had a woman actually supporting him. Sometimes we got to go this route alone, so I get it, right? And I want you guys to understand that. You want to get with a woman that's on your time, your level, or whatever, and when she start getting disrespectful, you can her. That's it. You walk away from it. Whether she start getting disrespectful year 3 or year 30, you walk away from it, right? So if Steve Harvey wife is getting disrespectful or cheating, you just, hey, it's the end of the road. It was a good run. He had some good memories, good times with her. I love you from a distance. That's what I say. But I still love her. Oh, come on, man. I still love her. I remember I've been being on the phone begging a young man, begging him. I said, hey, man, you got to let that girl go. All she doing is disrespecting you. It's going to get worse and worse. But she ain't cheat on me yet. He said, and I said, look, you even know it. You said yet, but she's already disrespecting you. Disrespect should be like cheating anyway. But I like to give people a second chance and rearrange their feelings and stuff like that. So I said, but listen, you need to prepare yourself to leave her. If the disrespect continues, it's going to continue to grow. And eventually he called me a couple months later. I'm like, man, I found out the girl cheated on me. I'm not surprised. Sounds like she settled for you. Sounds like you allowed the disrespect, and it just grew to where she don't even respect you for real. Because you got to nip that shit in the bud. And the number one way to nip that shit in the bud is let a woman know that you're not afraid to walk away. I could get another you. I don't even need you. You got to let them know that. You in my life because you fit my life. And as soon as you stop fitting it, I'm out. As soon as you stop being the way you are right now and you start going against what I stand for and you're not on brand with who I am as a man, you walk away. I do it all the time. I might not get to the relationship part, but I'll tell Shawty, hey, all right, man, this over with. I done gave you the warning. I done gave you this. It's time to leave. Even Steve Harvey know that because it was like, oh, he caught his wife cheating. Now they getting a divorce. Man, who knows? Maybe down the line they'll secretly get a divorce, and then we'll find out years later that they got a divorce because she was actually cheating. Who knows? Who cares? All you need to focus on is your escape plan if you need to escape from that woman. Your connection with the Most High when you need to connect to the Most High. If and when you do need to escape, but you need to focus on your purpose. What Steve Harvey eat don't make you shit. It's a great example of, also, this is a great example. Let's say she did cheat. This man, Steve Harvey, teaching y'all to pay all the bills and pay the cost to be the boss. Shout out to Booker Alpha running for that. But one thing I noticed about women, just because you pay all them bills and pay the cost to be the boss, if it's in that woman's heart not to submit to you, she's not going to submit to you. She's not going to respect you. If it's in her heart to be disrespectful towards you, it's nothing you could do. You could give her $1 million. The richest man in the world even got a divorce. Bill Gates got the most money in the world, and it still didn't stop his wife from leaving. So guess what? Guess what that leave you? Right where everybody else. Tom Brady got all them championships, all that money, wife still love him. Michael Jordan, the best basketball player ever, his wife left him when he was a little bit young. She got her money. She cleared it. If it's meant to be, it's going to be. If it's not, you just need to get out. Once you realize it's not meant to be, that's when you just need to skedaddle. That's it. That's all I want you guys to know that. That's why it's important for you just to be the best version of yourself, the most alpha version of yourself, unapologetically you. Because if that woman, no matter what you do, if that woman make up in her mind that she don't want to be with you, nothing's going to stop her, especially this day and age. And that's not a green light for you to treat a woman any kind of way, because the energy you put out into that atmosphere, you're going to reap what you sow. So just because you think, she going to leave me anyway if she want to, that's not how you go about life. You do things for the love of the Most High. You treat his people, because that's still a woman. That's still one of God's children. So you still have to treat her as a weaker vessel, as with some type of respect, especially if she's treating you with some type of respect. I'm not telling you be a nice guy. I'm telling you be a fair guy. All right. So when you get with these women and they treating you great, you treat them great too. You make it a point to treat them great. I ain't telling you to simp out, but you make it a point to treat them great. It's a few women in my life. If they treat me good, I'm gonna treat them better. It's probably my moms and my sisters and stuff like that. But if it's a young lady in my life, right, and she's treating me good, I'm gonna treat her good. That's the fair part of me. If she's helping me, I'm going to help her. That's one of my purposes in life. That's one of my callings, is to help people. I'll be a fool just to say, hey, I'm only going to help men do this, that. I help women too. Y'all might not believe this, but it's quite a few women that listen to my stuff. Some women call it misogynistic and still listen to it. I don't give a damn. But at the end of the day, fellas, I'm here talking to you guys. Right? And it's a man-to-man conversation. And I want you to understand that you treat people fairly. You don't lose people, they lose you. So if they don't treat you fairly, then you remove your energy from their life. Tell them they time up. Don't play like that. Like, I don't want you guys doing all the rah-rah stuff and trying to get even and all that ego shit. No, that's just going to drive you in the wrong direction. You just got to know how to be cold and know how to walk away from when something ain't working. So, I don't know what Steve Harvey got going on. I don't care. I care about what y'all got going on. And I'm still open to do those consultations. Hit me up. I do have the website. I do have a Instagram now. I'm back rolling. I should have already had an IG for Alphacology, but I forgot. So I'm going to be honest with you. It's Alphacology 1K, man. Go ahead and add me on the Instagram, man. Hit me up with any questions. If you want a consultation, hit me up. Consultations, the price is the price. Hit me up for a consultation. I'll tell you how much to book it, but it's usually starting at $55 for a consultation. And we're going to go over anything you want. Bring your pen and your pad. And we're going to write down, you're going to write down notes, and you're going to get a step-by-step. And once you do the consultation, then you come back and you let me know how it's going. Also, man, I'm thinking about starting a group chat. I already have one. I'm thinking about starting one on Telegram. I'm not sure yet. But you guys will let me know, man, what you think. But that's all I wanted to tell you guys, man. Ain't really none of our business, man. Just be the most alpha version of yourself. And remember, if a woman is in your life for you, she's an asset. She's respecting you. She's help supporting your dreams, your goals, your purpose, or whatever you got going on. Then that's a good woman. You keep her in your life. But even then, if when you're ready to move on or it's time to move on, then it's time to move on. You understand? That's all I have for right now, man. You guys stay tuned for a couple more. I got some bangers coming on in September. We're going to be rocking. October, we definitely going to be rocking, and I'm going to keep it consistent. And I appreciate you guys for sticking with me, man. It's been, 2019? Since 2019, damn near. Oh, Lord. Since 2019, my very first podcast. It's been damn near 3 years. Or is that 4 years? It's 2023. Jesus Christ. It's been damn near 4 years. Damn near 5. Since I've been doing my podcast. We had some good times, fellas. So we gonna keep rocking, man. I don't see no time. Nothing slowing me down. I'm just gonna level up. And I appreciate everybody for tuning in and supporting me this long way. Just hit me up. Like I said, Alphacology 1K, Twitter and Instagram. I'm here for you, fellas. Like I always say, this is not teen. This is protein. All right? This is not tea. It's protein. And I can't afford to not record. Peace out.